So, dog.
What up? What up?
How we doing, man?
In this piece, man.
Hell yeah, we here today, man. So,
Yes, sir.
Sleeves, bro, I feel like, this episode, man, is a special moment for you because it's a family dynamic. But, I guess when we can talk about with this guy right here, we can tap into the music industry. So, it's going to be a pretty interesting comment. I'm going to let you, matter of fact, I'm going to let you just start it off, bro.
I got this?
Yeah, it's all you, my dog.
All right, got it.
Now, do it right because I'm going to put hands on you if you don't do the shit right.
Whatever. So, check this out, man. So, first of all, this is our first guest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Facts.
That's one, our first guest.
Hold on, you don't say nothing yet. Because the camera ain't gonna show you yet.
And I told him we gonna have him as a guest, and he was always with it. So now it's legit. It's happening today. My nephew. When you start drinking, you throw the R in there.
Yeah.
My nephew, by the name of Kelly Iris, man. This cat he work. You can catch him on Instagram. Y'all have his information before we finish with the show. But the dude works, man. My nephew works. So, nephew, welcome.
Hey, what's
straight
good, man?
from
What's
St.
good,
Louis,
y'all?
baby.
Hey, what's good, man?
St. Louis.
Thank y'all for having me, man. This is great.
Yes,
What's up?
Showski, bro. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing well, bro. Everything going good.
Yeah.
Just on the grind, man. Living the music life, songwriting, meeting people and connecting.
Yeah.
So it's been amazing for me, bro.
You just got back in town, right?
Yeah, man. I've been gone for like 3.5 months on the road, between KC, Nashville, and just kind of bouncing back and forth. Went to Minnesota a few times, so nice. Yeah, bro. It's been a nice little triangle of love I've been making over there.
That's dope, man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Like,
what's up?
So first of all, welcome back to Arizona.
Yeah,
And
hot.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
It's a difference, man.
Man,
As
that
soon as you
heat
jump
crazy,
off the plane,
bro. And I had on a full look. When I pulled up out the plane, I had on a full little jumpsuit, hot sweatsuit, bro. Like,
man.
oh no, I was tripping.
Had to rethink that outfit.
I'm like, oh no, you feel me? Because I got up so early to get out here. So by the time I got here, it was already hot, and it's the middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
How we pick you up?
But they did. Hey, shout out to Luxury Line. You know what I'm saying? They pulled up on me, grabbed me, had me sitting real and pretty in that mug. I definitely appreciate the ride and the executive treatment that he gave me when I pulled up. So, Unc, I see you.
Yes, sir.
Holding it down.
That Sprinter, that limo Sprinter ain't no joke, man.
Nah, it ain't. That mug is definitely flying. I'm definitely, every time I come to town, that's where I want to be.
Hey, I picked that fruit up. He was like, I forgot to put the air on. Yeah. He looked at me. He was like, hey, it's getting
and you torched that air back here, fast, because look.
He's like, it's a little hot back here.
It's real hot, fam.
Hey, it get hot in that Sprinter, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, quick, too. It don't take no time.
But see, in the wintertime, we're going to be winning, though, right?
Yeah, it's going to be up. You don't even got to use no bill.
Exactly. So,
hey, straight up.
So here's what I like to ask, man, because, we music, all of us music. We've been up around music all our life, right? I had my grandfather, Gospel Hall of Fame, rest in peace, Mr. Wafer, James C. Wafer.
Shout out to Jay.
We had a studio in our basement growing up, and that's when I tapped into music because I had no choice. I was always surrounded, right? But when did you know? What's your story with music? What got you?
Well, I feel like everybody get that first chance in church, that first chance even as a young, and it's before you learn about any other aspect of life. You do it in the church, and I was in the choir, and my cousin actually. His name's Shedrick Mitchell. He actually going super crazy with Maxwell right now. Shout out to him on the piano. But he was like my first choir teacher. And him and my cousin Sandra, and we'd go down there to the on Tuesdays. They had children's choir on Tuesdays, so we were singing. And I always had like a personality that was like want to be up front, want to be like the person that everybody looking at. So, he gave me my verse to Oh Happy Day. So Oh Happy Day and Melodies from Heaven, like my first two songs I used to sing at church.
Man,
so that was kind of how I got exposed to it. And music just in our family, as you know what I'm saying? His grandpa, we got, my mom and them, they made a gospel album when I was coming up with, and went on tour with Kirk Franklin and everything. And it just, it's always been there. And I got cousins that's in theater and singing. And so it just always been in our family. And growing up, we would go to these family reunions and these little parties in the parks and stuff. And be singing and dancing. They used to love when my granny would be like, oh, you bringing the kids? They'd be like, yeah, they going to be out here. They been practicing. And yeah, you know what I mean? Our granny, shout out to Mama Grace. She always was, pushing to be doing some music or doing some singing, dancing. Like, she loved that when we could represent our family that way. So, used to be up. That was kind of like my first shining moment. Like, okay, music is in me. I can do this. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's dope. That's
dope.
dope.
Yeah.
I love
And
that.
then like the foundation, I always go to sport. We always talk about sports because
sports.
all of us.
Oh,
Got,
yeah.
What sports you play? I already
Come on,
know.
man.
What
I
sports you play
came
growing
up playing basketball, football, running track. Really basketball and football before I got into track in high school. But like we always talk about, we used to be the young dudes always playing with the older generations and stuff. So when we was like 6 or 7, we was playing on 9 and 10. And then, you know, when we was 8, we was playing on 11. And so our first time ever, like really knowing that we was cold, we was in the YMCA league. And we ended up going 25-5 as some youngins. And we was like the youngest group in there. So it used to be crazy because, you know, I'm just a natural scorer. My dad was actually like one of the top point guards in Missouri, you know, before his life kind of took a turn from that. But he was one of the best people in Missouri. So I kind of had some natural ability that I grew up with playing basketball. And then my uncle was a major receiver. And so it was just like I was always good at catching the ball. But then I took a knack of playing quarterback. So then my whole life I started playing quarterback and would go and play receiver sometimes just to like throw the defense off and stuff like that because that was a natural thing to me. But yeah, man, that set the foundation to kind of, you know, get me around some team sports, some people. So I kind of learned how to talk. And then I got put in that leadership role as a youngin' because I'm 8, 9 years old. We playing on 10 heavy. Yeah. So I got to lead people older than me. And so it just kind of was bestowed upon me through sports and through music and stuff to kind of get that leadership part and learn how to communicate with people and stuff.
Definitely got that structure in there, man. Question. This guy said he was good in sports, man.
Hey,
did you see it?
Hey, the diabolical sleeves, man. Come on, you know he was cold, bro. You see this man, bro? Come on.
People know me, man.
He was cracking shit, bro.
Hey, my friend, my.
Oh, we supposed to cuss on here? I don't know.
Nah,
I don't know.
You can cuss.
Okay.
No, hey, people know me, man. They'll tell you. Hey, you see.
He was like that.
You see in the
Bro.
comments.
He was like that,
I was
bro.
alright.
Hey, you know
he had some joint, man.
You know, you got them old hit, man. Back in my day,
in my day.
I was doing 360 between the
legs. Oh yeah, I was 360, baby.
Hey, he going crazy.
I was 360, baby. I'm proud of that, dog.
2-hand slam.
Hey, reverse. Hey, Harold might bring. You don't know Harold Miner. That's before your time.
Bring
that joint.
Harold
that joint below the waist and reversing that joint, bro. I was an athlete.
I love it.
Like, I was like Charles Barkley said, I was athletic.
Athletic.
I was athletic.
Man, so like, you were in Nashville, right?
Yeah.
So you was there for 3 months. Where were you before then?
So I was out in Arizona, and then I went out to Nashville. Well, first I went to Minnesota because I go out there. It's this big old thing that they do called Lakes Jam up in Brainerd.
Okay.
And it's like a country and rock festival, and we go out there and we show our support just to keep tying up all the different genres that I work with. You know what I mean? And so we went out there. My guy Ken Lacey, he run it, organize it, and help him and his team out there. And man, it's beautiful, man. It's like a cool event. It'd be a lot of people coming in over 3 days. Yeah. And so then I came from that, popped into Kansas City, was working with some people and writing in Kansas City. And then that's where I popped in Nashville, took my program to Nashville Songwriters Association International, man, meeting some great songwriters from the likes of, you know, people who wrote for Brooks and Dunn and people who work with Morgan Wallen and people who work with Kelsey Ballerini and Megan Maroney. It's a whole bunch of people, just anything from country to rock to hip hop. You know what I mean? And so that was a great experience for me over the last few months, taking that, meeting different people, all different walks of life, who in the music industry and who writing and really making an impact on other artists that you don't see, you know?
And like, you know, when you speak on like all those, you know, iconic people, man, it's doing like some crazy stuff in the game. Like, you know, when you able to like sit back and just soak up game, like what are you like? How are you feeling in that moment?
Bro, it's
and
so,
like how do you feel like you can how do you feel like you can compare it to as well?
Yeah, like it's so crazy because I'm bringing the hip hop and R&B vibration to them. Like, so as much as I'm learning from them and seeing how country work and how rock work, it's like they learning from me how hip hop work, how R&B work. You know, like they in love with what we do, but they don't know how it come about. You know what I mean? But it's like, dang, we all sitting here making music. And we may, you know, say and they might say here and there, and but it's the same little stuff we trying to get across. And if you listen through the spectrum of music, it's like, you know, when you think about country, you always think about the backwoods, you think about the cowboys, you think about that. And with hip hop, you think about like some glitz, some glam, even little drugs. You know, like you kind of get into that. You know, you listen to pop, you looking at stuff that's gonna move you, get you excited and stuff. And so when all of these genres is clashing and you know you getting input from hip hop over here, you getting input from country over here, you start to feel comfortable in your niche. Like I'm comfortable when I come in the room, and I might not know as much as about all of them country people, but y'all know as much as about the Moneybagg Yo's and the Waynes and all the people that I know too. So now I'm bringing my expertise to the table.
I like that.
So a lot of people sometimes they be feeling like, man, am I enough for this industry? Like they overthinking their words or what they gonna say, and it's like, nah, you just got to be you in this industry. And when you do that, everything is whatever. It's,
that's a gem right there.
Yeah, people catch you if you trying too hard or you trying to be something you're not. Everybody knows. Yeah. And then that reputation precedes you. You
go ahead. I got a question. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, and I mentioned this on our first episode. We Midwest.
Yeah.
We grew up listening to everything.
Yeah.
We grew up listening to the East Coast, West Coast. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? South. So we know their clothes. We know they lingo. We can fit in anywhere. So you going to? I already know, nephew. I know you can walk in there like, "What's up, everybody?"
Chameleon
and plus,
man.
we got the Foundation Church to respect.
Right.
So we good anywhere.
You know
we
how
go,
to navigate it. Yeah. You know how to navigate it.
Now that so that leads to my next question. We kind of talked a little bit about it, but okay. So obviously you can tell, BS, authentic. We could tell like real individuals.
Right.
So obviously I want to talk a little bit about local artists, people who trying to get their foot in the door, but they may feel like, well, I'm not getting the support from my city to get to where I want to go. We had like a viral moment. I don't even know if it's a viral moment, but it was kind of like a buzz in the city where a certain individual that felt like people wasn't really putting on for AZ artists. But we're not gonna just talk about AZ artists. We'll just talk about just in general. Yeah. Like, what are your thoughts on like stuff like that, especially for like local people who trying to get on? They may say, you got this term called gatekeeping.
Right.
So what are your thoughts on that?
I think at any rate, you got to always just find your tribe. Like, everybody ain't going to be for you. So, just because this person the biggest and they from your city and you believe that they should be helping out or whatever, I mean, that person just might not be for you.
Yeah.
Find your vibe. Like, it's, excuse me, it's another person who might reach that level too. Find that person that they might support you, and y'all might be at the same level now, and then 2 years later, he might make it to the same level as that person. So, I mean, you can run up behind people who already been accomplished and got their things going, and that's cool too. But the best part of doing anything creative is building it.
Facts.
So what we want to do? We want to build a relationship with somebody. I want to build with, the QMO podcast when it was just, 5-6 of us in the room and we was just chilling to shoot. It might be 3 years from now, there might be 15 people in production out here, and moving people around. Y'all might have runners that run and go get, whatever. You never know where people visions are or where they going. So I think the gatekeeping thing, I mean, that's just gonna happen. People gonna have people that they want to put above you because they feel like they owe that person that they came up with, and you might be better, and you gonna feel like that sometimes in this industry because this is an industry that's dominated by you always got to prove something. You always got to prove this. You got to prove that. So even if you gonna feel like that, you know what I mean? Since you already gonna feel like that, you might as well just be like, all right, well, I might as well prove it with other people who feel like they need to prove. So I'm gonna get with the people that's on the come up because they still trying to prove to the world just as I am, So that's how I look at it. Like, and I mean, I get it because I did see that little video of the guy, kind of coming at, I ain't gonna drop no names and all that because I ain't here to talk about people, but it is what it is. And when you get to a level of how hard you've worked, you want to be respected and appreciated at that level. Facts. So sometimes it's hard to come down to help artists who need a little bit more than what you can actually offer them right now. And that's real. It's just like, everybody is at a different level and it's really levels to this. Instead of going after him, what's his next person? Why don't you reach out to him and ask him, hey, who the next person you watching that's doing what you doing so I could get with them? Yeah. Because they got the time right now. Apparently you ain't got the time, or you got to get paid to do what you doing, or you got to, you under different contracts, so you got to work around when you help.
He got to get the top talent first.
Yeah. So, and I'm on a mission to get this tier of talent, and you're not quite there yet, so I can't really do much. But I got this little homie, and he doing that. So it's just, again, find your tribe and find the people that's gonna respect what you got going on in your people.
No, this, and then especially in this age of like social media, man. And I always tell some of the cats I know that are artists as well, like, work with good. Like, first of all, we don't want to work with just anybody, right? We want to work with cats that's like us, good people, good hearts. You know what I mean? All of that, right? Got that good foundation, but if you start working with these people, they get some of your fans, you get some of their fans.
Right.
You start leveling up, and
Absolutely.
you're doing music with quality people, so it's quality music too. You know what I'm saying?
But I think that's why it's so cool when we crossing genres and we working with country and we working with pop and we working with rock, and you know what I'm saying, and we represent what we represent, because that's when you find them new people, because it's a ton of people that listen to country, knowing that country is one of the biggest genres in the world. It's a ton of people over there that just straight love hip hop too. And if you present it properly to them, they like, oh, we all in, because they already listening to it. They already got their groups of people who going and singing the songs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I always think about and reflect on Kanye West Gold Digger, because when that song came out, it's universal, bro. And even though classic, it's a classic, but when it come on, it's the end. They in it. It's like, so they doing it too. So you might as well, fuse everybody and put everybody together and get right, because that's how you're gonna build your audience.
I always say, man, like, and I actually came across a video like this. Man, be so dope that they can't deny you. They can't, be undeniable. Bro. Like, you gotta let me in, cause like my shit dope. Like my work ethic and what I'm putting in, like you can't deny my work ethic. Like what I got is golden, and not everyone gonna have that gift. So
exactly.
I mean, and even for us, bro, like with the podcast, like I originally started this by myself. I was doing this in my bedroom. Then I was doing it with my two homies. We was doing the podcast for a bit. Then we branched out, and then and now I'm here. You know what I mean? Right. And I'm still climbing. What you laughing at?
That's what I was about to say. I'm like,
what bro?
I'm like, what he laughing at, man? Because I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. You said your homies, then he started laughing. I'm like, hold on, the homies.
Because we always, hey, this is my little bro. He ain't my little bro by blood, but this is my little bro, and we talk a lot of shit to each other. So he was like, first I was doing it by myself, then I was doing it with my two homies.
Right. So he went there with that. You looked at your moment, bro. You was in a sincere moment. I feel you, bro. I feel you in your moment, bro.
I'm about to say, hey, we
in a sincere moment. Hey, I feel you though. You ready to knock him down?
I go crazy, cuz.
We always. That's my dog, man.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. That's real stuff. That's real relationship.
And like, what I'm saying, like, it's no shade to the guys, because like we still cool, bro. We still communicate, like, you know what I'm saying.
Everybody got to do their own thing.
Yeah, for sure, man. They doing dope stuff, bro. Omar just had a baby. Congrats, and they got some stuff they're working on. Q doing his thing, but I mean, for me, bro, it's like I got to keep the bar rolling, bro. And Absolutely. It's like I'm getting there. Like I've seen, we got a certain taste of success with it. I mean, but you can never get content. So Absolutely. I mean, we got some work to do, but I mean, we got something.
Yeah.
And people always tell me like, bro, you got something. Like, don't stop doing it. And
that's
shit,
real.
I enjoy doing it, bro. So it's like, shit, the opportunity gonna come. The more I do it, the more consistent I stay with it, and that's with anyone, bro. Like the more consistent you are with your work and your craft, bro. Like you gonna be seen. Yeah, like, social media is crazy now, bro. So,
bro, let me ask you, bro. Anybody ever told you like Trey Songz, bro?
I heard that shit, folks.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, I'm over here looking like that man is his little brother, man, big brother, man. What?
That's the first time I heard that.
Hey, that's crazy, dog. Hey, on me, star power, man. Hey, star power, you heard? Get the star power, man.
Trey Songz' cousin in the house.
Y'all some fools, man, bro.
So hey, y'all eventually gonna hear my nephew music, and you could say I'm biased, but I know good music when I know good music. Yeah, and my nephew get down. He get down.
Love, bro. He was telling me you be bopping the Gonna Do. I rock that. That's my favorite song, man. It's a special. That's a real special song, man.
I seen him work. I was in a studio with him, and I seen him work.
You hit me up, bro, when you was with him.
Oh, okay. That was how many years? That was like what?
A couple years ago.
2 years ago. That was before. That was when we actually was getting started with the podcast.
Yeah.
When I was rebranding it.
Yeah. See, and I'm a freestyler, right? I've been freestyling. Like that's what I do. I ain't really in a studio. I ain't tuned up, because studio reps is different than freestyling.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure.
But I heard this cat in the studio, and I'm just like, yo, like I was at all, because he went in there and just it was crazy.
Yeah, that's love, man.
Hey, y'all gonna hear it, man. It's coming, y'all. So,
for real. It's definitely coming, man. Got some new music that I've been working on for. It's crazy. When you first hear a song, you be thinking they just made it. And sometimes they made it like 2 years ago.
Years ago,
what I mean?
man.
And I have music from way, 3-4 years ago. Then I got music that's more current. Then I got stuff that's written that still need to get laid down. And then I'm working on other projects.
That's why you never get rid of the stuff you got.
Nah, man, I got stuff.
You keep it all. You know what I'm saying? Because
I got stuff.
What's old to you is new to us.
2017 stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where I had found in my Google Drive, I went. And I was going through Google Drive, like, man, let me see what's all on here still. Got to clean it up, make it spacious in there so I can put new files. and found some stuff from 2017. Like, man, it's crazy. And I found a video of my little homie. He was rapping it and he was singing it. I'm like, dang, this is almost,
That's
10
dope.
years ago. Almost.
Yeah.
Like, this is cracking still on my laptop. Like, so you never can get over that old stuff because that's where you come from. Like, that's that bottom part. Like, that's always gonna have a part of your soul. I bet Future still could go back and listen to some of his mixtapes when he first started. And he'd be like, man, like I came a long way from being Meathead and doing X, Y, Z, you know what I'm saying? And any of them, Jeezy, any of them. Like, think about how the city still go crazy for Jeezy.
Trap music.
You know what I'm saying? When Jeezy come on, when Standing Ovation come on, it's still the same feeling you had when you first heard it. It's like legendary records like that. And that's how I want to make my music. And that's how I intend to make all of my music. It's like that legendary piece where it's like, you can go back in 2024 and hear 2017 and be like, yo, for what you had going on, this was fire. You know what I mean? So because 4 or 5 years from now, I'm gonna do that's still hot. Like that still make me feel something, and the stories in that song so real, and even with the guy who was singing that background, I told you that what am I? That dude, he passed away. And it's so much different, like positive spiritual energy even in that song, because we made that song in L.A. With my dog Day One, producer in L.A., and he done work with Kendrick and he done work with SZA and all of that. And we was in there he just in there messing with it, and he was going through little sample stuff. And I was like, man, you got some stuff from 1500 or nothing. You got some stuff like some Nipsey type stuff. He like, let me see. Went into the folder because he in the folder out there with all of them. He get in the folder, he started playing different little loops and stuff. And it ain't even nothing. We just like, we just jamming, trying to figure it out. Yeah. So then he come to that, and he just stopped. And he ain't say nothing else. He just started making the beat around that. Uncle Chuck, And so Uncle Chuck was a band member of 1500. He played guitar, and he could sing and do things. He had music and things like that too. So he just put it on. He just put on loop, and he just started making the beat. And he was like, I think, not even that he said, I think this is what we finna do, but it was more like implied, like, yo, I'm feeling the energy from you with this, and I'm finna go with this movement right here. So then, that's when I was like, oh, bro, I think I got something for this. I think this is a song I could really dive into some real stuff in my life and some things that's really happened to me and give me a voice to this stuff, because I ain't talked about it before, And he like, all right, so then I just went in the booth, and the first thing that just came kind of was writing on 9 pages, exposing everything sacred. Lord knows I hate waiting. Lord knows I need patience. Been moving too fast. Got my foot on the gas like the cop that killed my pops and left him in a body bag. Chased him through the neighborhood. Pit maneuver, then he crashed. Kept going, they ain't even look back. Shit, trash. Our last full conversation we had, I was too mad. Now all kind of shit be going on in my head. I wish I could tell him how much I love him again. I wish he saw me with kids. I wish he stayed in my crib. Every day, brothers dying, people dying to live. But I just say a prayer for me. Hey, let me know you still care for me. The darkest times made a man. I'm on earth to share my story. And it's like, that's all things that actually happened in my life and things that I was experiencing, like that I had never talked about with nobody.
You could feel it in the song,
yeah,
bro, for sure. Nah, I felt
me?
that for sure, man.
And then, so making that, and he was like, oh, bro, I done been with a lot of artists who said they could go in the booth and they don't sound like they talking at their paper. He's like, bro, you just did that. Flawless, one take. Like in both verses, one take.
Man,
you know what I mean? So it was just like,
what I heard when
it was dope, man. And then, R.I.P. to Uncle Chuck, man. He passed away or whatever before I could ever shake his hand behind that. And so, I'm very grateful that I was able to get that song out. And that song, when I was on tour, touched a lot of people. And I had a lot of people coming up to me talking about how, they lost their dad and, maybe not the same way, but they lost their dad and they didn't know what they was going to do. But, now they listened to this song and heard, like, it made them feel good.
Nah, the song is a vibe, bro.
Yeah.
I be bumping it, bro, like late night rides, bro, when I'm like in my thoughts, bro.
That's hard.
It's one of those moments, man, where you
That's
just,
love,
you kind of reflect on life, like where you are and like where you're trying to go. And shit, everybody suffering from trauma, man. We all got it. You know what I mean?
Real, bro.
I was shit. I think the when we did a practice episode, right? Because I gotta groom this old man. You know what I'm saying? oh damn, my bad, bro.
Right, my bad.
That shit was loud.
You didn't mean it.
Hey, is there an echo on the road?
Right.
Oh, weak. Damn, it's like a glitch.
You didn't mean it.
Oh shit, my bad, bro. Okay, damn, I'm glitching in here, bro. Sorry,
Keep
dog.
going, man.
But like we did like a practice episode, man, and Sleeve never really like, he don't really speak on like his, you know, personal like background, but we talked a little bit about it, just like introducing. And bro, it was some stuff he told me I ain't even know, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna talk about it because that's not my place. But you know what he was telling me, it's like, damn. I started thinking, like, putting myself in the position, like, damn, man, I don't know how I would react in those type of situations. But
man, he done been through some stuff.
Nah, for sure. But then it's like,
Life,
if he and then it could be vice versa, because like I done been through some crazy shit and he probably would say the same stuff, you know what I'm saying? So man, music, bro, I feel like, especially for our community, bro, it plays like a serious part in our lives. It's like, I think like R&B music, bro, that's what I grew up listening to. When I listen to it still to this day, like it's like I get that feeling like of childhood.
Yeah, straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
That's why as a people it affect us so much because we talking to each other a lot of times because we seeing stuff through. You might say something, somebody else might not get this song. They might hear it and be like, "Oh, that's cool."
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody else might be tapped.
Man,
directly
like
in.
water down, water
Directly
effects is
in.
going crazy.
I'm
Like
telling
they
you.
just broke them all the way. You know what I mean?
Like, and they feeling that they walked in the same shoes, but you know what I'm saying, in a different neighborhood, different life.
straight
So
up.
nah, man, that's the power with music, man. But it affects us, I believe, more than any other. I was, native as well, But I really think it affects us a lot.
No,
hard,
I
man.
tell you what affected us about that music. When Unc took me to Vegas one time, we was at this hotel, this full dude hotel that they got in Vegas.
Hold on,
And
wait
it's
a
funny-
minute.
The RT's supposed to be a new hotel. This man got us in there performing. I'm meeting these people. We get out there.
I forgot all about that, dog.
I get out there, bro. And I mean, they wouldn't knew when we got there, but that's what it's known for. So when I looked it up, like, this is where we finna go to do this music thing, I'm like, man, what Aunt got me on, man? He finna have me twisting and spinning in this mud trying to get something going with these folks, man. And so we get up there, bro, to Vegas, and obviously, things ain't all the way what they supposed to be for us and stuff, but we end up finessing ourselves and getting right. But then at the end, you know what I'm saying, I had to see Aunt get in motion real quick.
Yep.
He like, hold on, nephew, man, let me get in motion real quick, because they tripping in here, you know what I'm saying? So we had to tighten up the whole situation.
Yeah.
Had Unc in that mug, and then he was like, yeah, we out this mud now. We gone. He handled that business wrong. We gone. You know what I'm saying?
We kicked it. We
kicked it, though. We ended up kicking it, but we definitely got that story. That was hilarious.
I forgot. That's wild. I forgot we took that Vegas trip, man.
Yeah.
You gotta take me to Vegas.
That man crazy.
We finna go all over the world.
I'm my dog.
Right. That man crazy. Hey, popcorn players.
We finna be all over the world.
Yeah,
bro.
man, that's what's up. All right, Sleeve, we gotta talk about it, bro.
Let's get it.
The Dolph trial.
Oh
man.
yeah. The young Dolph trial, man.
Man, that's crazy. And I only been keeping up with it a little bit, man. Because again, you just don't never want to speak on people's situation.
Bro, he got life.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
that's
verdict
crazy.
came out guilty on all charges.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was obvious.
It was
but
very
it's-
obvious for sure,
it-
man.
I mean, but it's so stupid. Like, when I was seeing the things about the dude supposed to get 50K, he only get 800 and all of that. And when you know what I'm saying, I'm like, so they was trying to finesse him too. Like, it was just a string of people doing some stupid ass shit right there. You know what I'm saying? That it was some uncalled for shit right there. And then now now you still got these other names that this stuff tracing back to,
That's what I
where
was
it
gonna
get
say, it's
even
connected.
worse now.
Yeah, work, bro.
'Cause
It's
now
so
we talking
deep,
about
bro.
it's gonna get deeper. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So everybody, man, keep your head clear, kids. I mean,
telling
make
you,
the
man.
decision you want to make, but keep your heads clear.
Man.
Cause look, $100,000 turn to $800 in your life.
It ain't worth it, bro.
I believe it always stemmed to jealousy.
Yeah.
And stop looking at people and getting jealous and look at them like, I can do it too. Like, look at them, be happy for it, and be like, I can do it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I think a lot, but then young Dolph, he got big, and it's sad you can't be in your same neighborhood and move like you used to. You should be able to. That's my issue with our culture. One of the issues is the way we really praise celebrity. We give them we give them too much power over us.
Right.
But then we also like now he can't walk down the street.
Yeah, it's tough.
You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Jackson can't go outside and take a piss. You know what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace, Mike. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we give them that much power to the point where they can't even be regular people.
Yep.
You know, so now that's my thing, man. But I feel like that dude took that 800 because he was jealous. I feel like it was a little bit of jealousy there.
Ah,
He's like,
definitely
I'll
was.
take 800 right now for now. Yeah, pay me later.
I'm
Like,
sure it was.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
apparently, like he kind of like knew that circle. Like there was a picture with him. And
they
I
were
think
supposed to be
Key-Glock.
kind of knowing each other.
Yeah.
Man, what Glorilla say, man? At the end of the day, they gonna end, and you gotta mind the business that mind you. And getting in somebody else's business and thinking that you gonna get a come up off taking somebody's life who is, mean a lot to all his people and his family and his kids, stuff like that. Stupid
Right.
games.
Man,
stupid
all this
prizes.
shit come back, bro. You see what Diddy? You see what take that?
Bruh.
Take that?
Hey
take
man,
that
they
going
going
on.
crazy
You
up
see what
here,
take
y'all.
that?
Hey, they going
Hey, bro,
crazy.
It's this music industry,
Yo.
bro, is crazy. And I'm gonna say this with the Dolph, bro. Like when I went home, when it was still fresh,
Mm-hmm.
and he was killed like right over in the area, like where I was, where I grew up in with my brother, like in the Orange Mound. And like I went to Makita's Cookie, bro, and you could just like feel it, bro. Like they had the
that energy.
signs, the teddy bears, and they had the music playing, and it was a vibe, bro. You could tell like the lives he impacted, bro. Like he really did some shit for the community. Like I've never heard not one thing back home in the city about him being a bad person. Like everybody, nah, man, Dolph, he a
doing
real
his thing.
nigga. Like he putting on for people and giving people money. Like he's a street nigga, but he got money though. But he also very professional and he's smart. He's smart as hell, bro. He know his shit. So you ain't gonna get over on nobody like that, bro. You book smart and street smart. Like that's a powerful combination to have, bro. So I mean, it's unfortunate because he's no longer here, and I hate that this situation has been going on in the city for a long time, bro. And it go way backer than that situation that what people know now, because it's been going a long time. People just starting to hear about it like worldwide, but it's just
Man, but shout out to
I hate
Memphis,
that we
though.
even in this situation,
Right,
bro. Like, why
yeah.
we gotta hate on one? Like you said, like,
Bro,
why we gotta be envious of? Why we gotta compete, bro? When it's so much money
That
out
ain't
here.
gonna never stop though. The competition and competing, that ain't gonna never stop. It's just about what's most important after the competition. What's most important after that. But I want to say shout out to Memphis though, cause man, every time I go to Memphis, I got family out there. I got homies out there that's teaching. I got people out there that's promoting shows and running venues and musical artists that I know and stuff out there, man. And my cousin A&R Barbecue. Shout out to A&R Barbecue out there.
Oh yeah, for
You
sure.
know
man. I
A&R
love
Barbecue. That's
A&R.
my that's my
That's your
cousin.
people?
That's my cousin
Oh, yeah,
Brian.
tell him
shout
I'm
out to
pulling
Brian.
up, man. I'm going
Hey,
home.
cuz so when you see this, man, let's see I'm still on you.
Yeah,
We
man.
Memphis to Memphis right now
Hey,
with the fam.
man, I'm pulling up on you.
Yeah,
I need
A&R
to play.
Barbecue. He definitely show you some love. But
Sure.
but I got a lot of respect for the Memphis artists, and you asked me a question off camera. I know we gonna finally get to it, so I mentioned one of the producers out there that I really would love to work with and stuff. But yeah, man, shout out to Memphis. Shout out to cause Tennessee's like my new home.
I appreciate it.
I
man.
got St. Louis, my ultimate home forever. Arizona got a piece of me, and it's my home. And then Tennessee, Nashville, Memphis, that's becoming my home too. So it's all
appreciate it,
love.
man.
Almost the same vibe, but
Kansas
a little
City.
different. Almost the same vibe.
Kansas City love, so.
Man, I love my city, man. We up there
He said
top
he love
being
his city,
dangerous,
man.
bro. But I love my city, man. I think about my childhood growing up, man. We playing on the streets, man. Lights till 1 a.m. Grandma like get your ass in the house.
Yeah, you already know them lights better be in for them street lights.
Nah,
Come on.
for sure, man. We all over the block, bro. So it was good times for sure, man. So.
I can take a drink of this. I can hit the lick. I'm lean off to the side.
Oh, for sure, man. No, you do.
You see, I've been drinking the whole damn time.
Trying to get a little something
that shit
cracking.
watered down.
Man, that shit delicious.
Hey, nah. You was talking about the Diddy situation, though, bro.
Yeah. Why I gotta say delicious? This nigga
Right. That's crazy. That's out of pocket.
crazy,
Hell,
dog.
bro.
Yeah, man. Nah, like, man, the dude is funny because back in the day, I'm looking at Diddy and I'm like, something is off about this cat. And I don't want to sound like that cat because it's just happening now, right? And this was after the Pac situation. And we the same. I don't like getting on. I'm not a social media. Like I try not to I try not to judge people because I ain't in their shoes.
Yeah.
But when you start affecting like young cats and altering people's lifestyles or life in a negative way, then and if I feel like it's obvious, then I kind of speak on it. But man, dude just seemed like an evil cat, man. It seemed like whatever happened to him, he does it to other people. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like whatever he had to go through, he's doing it to other people, and now he paying for it, man. It's all coming back, bro.
Yeah, but I can see that. But like you say, man, everybody got their own journey. Everybody got their own things. You really and then you really don't want to go too deep into it, especially because we don't know.
Facts.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
we don't know all
saying?
the facts
So I'll
yet.
be like,
I
I'll
agree,
be like,
I
I'm like, you know,
See,
like some of my
keeping me grounded.
yeah,
man.
some of my like, you know, some of my colleagues, some of the people I work with, bump into, you know, they real close friends or they worked with him before in this industry, and I'm working with them now, so you know they still
Because he ain't
feeling
bad
like,
to everybody,
yeah,
right? He ain't right.
and you don't know like
We really
people's
don't
journey,
know.
you just don't know.
No, we don't know.
Yeah.
How
I
people
agree.
be having to, you know, move and how they want to do it. You know, this everything that we hear in the speculation and third, fourth, fifth, sixth party at this point. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of one of them things where it's like he didn't introduce himself to them people that was on there unless it was people that was probably on that. You know what I'm saying? But it's also just like he didn't present himself to the world that way. You just now finding that out after 20, 30 years of work.
Facts.
You know, when he's other things going on in his life. So I feel like one of the smartest things you do when you are artist in this industry is just mind the business that mind yours. You don't really know what people got going on.
Man, look, that's the best way to go about it, because I mean, you really don't know what and it's the same with the dog situation, man. That's a sensitive topic, bro. So like, even like, you know, talking about it now, you know, I'm gonna be very selective with what I say, but the most important thing, man, is RIP to dog, because you know he left kids and his girl, and you know he got family, bro. Man. So he no longer here to share those moments like we still have. You know what I mean? So I just want to definitely, you know, me being from the city, bro, is only right, man. I gotta like pay my respect. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, but as far as with the Diddy situation, I don't speak too much on it because I don't really know. We, like you said, we only going off the speculation. Only video we seen is the Cassie video. Yeah, that was.
I can't really fight against that.
Yeah.
So I be on social media a little bit because we want to touch on some of the stuff that's happening on social media. Sometimes we'll talk about dating and you know, like the balloon challenge, right?
Yes.
Sometimes we'll speak on some stuff. So I've been a little bit more into social media more, man. But the information that I gathered, everything is speculation as of now. But it's a lot of people coming forward. So we'll see.
It is. We're gonna see.
We'll revisit this next time we get you on the show.
Right.
And then once we
Something
get
like
the facts in or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nah, man, like whatever happened to them people, man, in a negative way, man, I hope they can recover from it, man, because it sounded like it was some people that went through some stuff, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So let me ask you this, because you're a athlete. I still consider you an athlete because you're performing, you're a damn athlete. But who the GOAT in basketball? Who the GOAT?
Who is the GOAT in basketball? Come on, man. I'm a LeBron fan. Any team LeBron play on, any place he go, I don't care if he was with the Sacatons, Saccharos. I'm still with LeBron. What you saying, man? I'm a LeBron fan, so that's my guy. That's what I grew up on. You know, I love other people's game. I'm just this is my favorite player. This is my person, but yeah, I like other people's game too. Look, I used to love shooting the 3-ball. You know, Steph mastered the 3 and broke every record you can possibly think of. You know, I used to like Dr. J coming up. You know, because of NBA Street, the game NBA Street. I used to love watching that and playing that on PlayStation. And they be doing the dunks and they be going crazy. So a lot of it has to do with styles, man.
A lot of everything. If you feeling like a certain artist or a certain. A lot of times it's the type of music, it's the style, right? Boxer, you an MMA, it's the style, right? And I'm a LBJ too. Okay. But like Will Chamberlain, in my personal opinion, you know, a lot of people fought him for his era. They try to say he played against this person. He was in that era playing against them people, and he played the way he did. And to me, I feel like if it's a GOAT, it should be him. But if it was a debate between MJ and LeBron, I definitely got LeBron.
Yeah, man. Look, I was like, we're going LeBron, man. Stand up, LBJ.
So I'm Bron and Melo.
Bron and Melo. Oh, yeah, that's my brother's favorite. Melo, yeah. He been Melo for life.
Melo was a dog. He has some holes in his game as far as on the defensive end. But that offense is
my boy was like, hey, man, we need buckets. We don't care about no D right now. We want some buckets.
Hey, the Nuggets, he actually played defense, though. I watched some games. He actually, he locked up.
He was nasty, man. His post game, how scrappy he is, dog.
Bro, he physical.
His game is crazy, bro. Like, I really respect.
Let me ask y'all, because I know we gonna have to wrap up here in a little bit, but before we get into those two questions, if you got Melo, LeBron, we got Melo, Kobe, and we'll put LeBron in there because y'all said that's y'all GOAT. And I'm a big fan of LeBron too. But we got Melo, Kobe, and LeBron. These got all that. We got Melo. We got Denver Nuggets, Melo.
Right.
Okay.
And then we got Cleveland LeBron. Okay. And then we got
early Laker Kobe. Which one? The first 3 or the second 3?
24.
Or the second 2?
24 Kobe.
Kobe.
Yeah. Okay. Was that the jersey number he scored 81 in?
Yeah, that's when he's a little older
That's-
and longer
yeah,
than 2.
yeah.
Wait, what jersey number when he scored 81? Was
It
it
was
number
24.
84?
It was
24. Yeah, we got
It was
early.
24, yeah.
So who we got, bro? Going to 7.
Going to 7?
Yeah.
So my opinion, it's LeBron. And the reason why it's LeBron because he's the system to me.
Yeah.
But this one-on-one though.
Oh, you saying one-on-one?
Yeah.
Oh, if it's one-on-one, I probably got Melo one-on-one. One-on-one different.
Melo pure
Yeah.
scorer, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
He pure scorer, bro.
one-on-one different. Like
Yeah.
I got so John Sally used to beat Kobe one-on-one. All right.
Yeah.
So and all he did was bag him up and
Right.
just score. So if LeBron did that to Kobe, he can do
It'd
the
be a
same.
hard
He
game.
can do the same
But
thing.
if we
John Sally.
if we doing
But Melo,
3 dribbles, top of the key.
Melo, man, that's easy.
Yeah, because Melo quick pull
Melo.
up, quick
Yeah.
switch, all that.
Melo.
Melo going
He
crazy.
be doing what he do.
If I had
Real
to take
quick
one of
shot.
their games, right, just because I want to make money and do all the stuff, like I just want to be that star. Melo is shit is crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
If I wanted to, but LeBron can do all of that though. You know what I'm
can.
saying? So
Yeah.
ultimately it's LeBron, man.
Yeah.
It all goes back to LBJ.
I'm still
man.
Team Melo, but
Yeah.
nah, that's true. Hey, you wanna know what's crazy? Like, I seen some highlights of LeBron. Like they were saying how he had one-dimensional game. He only, bro. I was watching some highlights. Bro was really like
He be in
crossing
there.
over, boom,
Dude.
and just taking off on people. Like, bro, LeBron different. Like,
LeBron,
you
yeah,
gotta
he
get
one
on
on
his
one. He's
props, bro.
cerebral with it.
He definitely not one-dimensional.
Nah,
I don't know where people get that from.
If you were to tell him to, and that's what I'm saying with everybody, the triangle offense to me was the thing that like Jordan and Kobe a dog, no matter what.
Yeah.
But they given a role. So you giving this person a role, saying, "Hey, play this role," and that's who they are. They gonna be like, "I get to just score. That's it."
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
And everybody else got to play their role. If you would have gave LeBron that role, if you was like, "I just need you to be aggressive scoring," that's it.
Mhm.
Do you not think you understand what I'm saying?
He could have been able to focus different.
He would have focused on that. Would have been his role.
Yeah.
Right.
So that system allowed, like everybody try to put the players that LeBron had on his team because the league is different at this point versus the players that Kobe had or Jordan had. You have a role. All you gotta do is focus on one or two, three things. You don't have to play full. Steve Kerr didn't have to bring the ball down. He had to worry about that. All he had to do is help it, bring it
Spot up
down,
and
play
shoot.
D, and shoot.
Yeah.
So now he's more potent because he just need to focus on more these 3 things. That's better than a superstar. When Iverson went to the Nuggets, I felt like he hurt the Nuggets.
He did, bro.
And that's a superstar.
Right.
And he hurt the Nuggets because the chemistry. He comes over, he's trying to be Iverson. No, you already got Melo and all these other players. I need you to be Jason Kidd a little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
That was his game though.
So people, and I agree, but that's what hurt him. That's why, to me, in my opinion, I'd rather get a Jason Kidd because he gonna feed like some cats that throw the chemistry off. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And I love Iverson game, but like you can name all these stars. All these stars means nothing if you don't have a role. If everybody don't
Right.
have a, you know what I'm saying? Like know what they exactly who they are and what they supposed to be doing.
That's
Right.
true.
But anyway,
Nah, that's true, man. We gonna shift because we gotta wrap up here. But before y'all want to ask him about
Yeah, do it.
his top five producers. Then I got one more after that.
Yeah.
And then we'll end it off on that one.
Okay.
Top 5 music producers in the game
top
that
5
you would want to work with.
Bro, I almost got to do 6 though, cause it's as far as like who like super decorated or some people behind the scenes.
Nah,
Just-
this
just
your
like
top
your
5,
top
bro.
Yeah, my top 5.
Yeah.
6.
Taylor Beats. That's one of the first people I started with going crazy. So he always gonna be a person I always want to work with. You know,
Okay.
shout out
That's
to
that,
Taylor
that's
Beats.
that St. Louis
Yeah,
loyalty.
you know what I'm
Continue.
saying. And then
already
I like Buddha Bless. I like Tay Keith.
Now these
Like-
people you want to work with.
Yeah.
Bet.
This top 5. Kanye, I would love to work with Kanye as
Okay.
a producer. I said Kanye, but Kanye.
Why Kanye though?
Uh,
I gotta ask.
different styles,
Yeah.
different where he gonna tap in. And I think it's a Gemini thing too. Like
Yeah.
my birthday June 9th, so it's like right by his birthday too.
He sing
You know,
brilliant.
all
man.
all
He's-
Geminis, we got to unite always. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I think he a super smart dude, man. So
I like.
can see that.
Okay, that's 3. I like Day Trip. They a little they different, and they got some cool stuff that I would love to work with them. And then honestly, Oh, y'all work with Chop Squad. That's some real, Chop Squad, he crazy on the keys. Bro, I got to do a little bit more than 5, bro. Because I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, man, because I still would do stuff with Zaytoven, too.
Yeah,
You know what I
okay,
mean?
okay,
Like,
right.
that's like legendary right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I cap it right there. I cap it right there and let Zaytoven be the last. And, it's other producers out there that I will work with, but he just asked me for that 5.
Yeah.
I scored 6 out of it. But, yeah.
You can put, go ahead. Who your 6? Who the 6? Who's coming on coming off the bench?
Who coming off the bench?
Yeah.
Who coming off the bench? In that case, yeah, it was Zay because he was 6.
Oh, okay.
So he coming off the bench.
Bet,
Yeah, you know what I mean? He coming off the bench. And bro, it's so many talented people in this game. I know it's producers I ain't never met. Like I told you, I was with Jason.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't put it. My bad, Jay. I ain't put you in the top 5, or Jake, I ain't put you in the top 5. But yeah, like it's some people that people don't even know about, bro. That is fire.
Work.
Yeah,
work.
It's some talent out there,
It
man.
really is, bro.
Okay, so dang, man. All right, I'm gonna ask this question, then we're gonna go into the next question. But like, okay, what can these local artists do, man? It's this because now it's a marketing game.
Yeah,
it's marketing, and it's about how can I be seen, right? And it's the same with us with the podcast. How can you be seen as an artist? Because I've seen you do videos on Instagram where you would go to people, hey, here's my song. What you think?
Yeah.
But a lot of people might not be that social
Right,
when it
right.
comes to like that might be uncomfortable for somebody else.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's always been about marketing. I think now it's just more information behind it, so now you know that's where it's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like because Pac and them had marketing and Humpty Dumpty with the watches and doing the little videos, the round and round video, like that's always marketing. Like any video was marketing. Anything that go on BET, that's just marketing. What is it marketing? Your song is marketing your charisma, your personality, your artistry, like you.
Yeah.
So all of that is marketing tools, but now we just hyper define it, in that marketing. But I think one of the things you do, I think people sometimes it's like having a work personality and having a real personality. And sometimes in your work personality, you got to shine through a little differently than you would in your normal personality.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the same thing with music, because music is a job, bro.
It is.
Like being an artist is a job. All the things that go along with being an artist is a job. So you got to kind of look at it like that, where it's like, all right, yeah, this personally, I wouldn't be up in front of everybody's face. And some people would, like I would actually be in people's face, but some people don't like that. So, but you got to understand, like, yo, you got a job to do because you're trying to get your music out. You're trying to get your things out. So you got to take your personal feelings out of it and go and do the job. And that kind of is an answer to, like, the question earlier that we talked about like people trying to put people on. Like, yo, this is my job. If I put you on, it count. You know what I mean? If I put you in my sphere of things that I'm doing, that should count. So
it made me look bad.
Yeah. Right. So you got to have your stuff together. Once you get to that level, I know because I hear it, I see it, I know it, and then I can slide you right on in, and it ain't no issue. But when you got it, when it's like, hey man, I need you to get the sound right. It sound like you was in the closet. It sound like, you know what I'm saying. You still put a little pantyhose over the hanger. You're like, we got to do this. You go somewhere and put some resources into your music and make your stuff sound good and clear and cleaned up and not like the cats meowing in the back, unless it's intentional. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So I would say to all artists that is trying to do this thing, man, you just gotta be willing to be a little bit outside of yourself sometimes when it's time to do some of the things.
And can I?
No, go ahead, bro.
So marketing. Also, it's funny you say like the city ain't doing nothing for me. What are you doing for the city?
I think somebody said.
Yeah,
you got somebody in the background that said that,
because you like, and then networking. Yeah, be a part of other things besides your music. You know what I'm saying? Like you shout out. You know what I'm saying? The Lion Luxury. You know what I'm saying? Limos.
We do hydrate for homeless in the summertime, handing out food downtown and stuff.
People need to see you.
Good
man.
karma, man.
Yeah.
People need to see you though. People need to see you and you being who you are. It's not. People need to see you, and then like in networking, and then also like I said, building relationships, because like if you're building relationships with this restaurant over here, who you know what I'm saying, like they gon' that's what it's all about, man. In my opinion, it's all.
Hey, shout out to Lovely, man. She always be having us get the community service right in the city, man. So if you in every city. So if you want to tap in for real, make sure you hit up, man.
Yeah, man.
Stay with it
for sure. And y'all said something.
Hope.
Oh, what? Yeah.
No, I'm saying she would Guarded Hope. So
y'all
looking up foundations and things in Arizona, man. Make sure y'all find Guarded Hope. For sure.
And just to top it off, man, investing, bro. You gotta spend money.
It
ain't no way around it, man. You gotta spend money, bro. Cause ain't nobody gonna do nothing for free if it ain't beneficial towards them. It's a mutual relationship, and both parties gotta be able to benefit from it. If they can't benefit from it, bro, it's not much. Unless you just got somebody that's gonna be willing to put you on, but they ain't gonna put you on if you ain't got talent. So you gotta invest, bro.
And you gotta have some work ethic.
Hey,
Man. You gotta be
what?
Ain't nobody handing nobody nothing.
When you invest in it though, like you gotta do it. Yeah, you better. You got
it's your money.
But then, like you said, that work ethic, man. You gotta work. You just gotta keep working, man.
Man, I'm telling you. And then the last one, man. Who's your top 5 artists you would love to work with?
Top 5 artists I would love to work with: Chris
Anyone.
Brown, Ty Dolla $ign, Wayne. This might switch it up. Ice Cube.
Okay. One of my favorite artists.
Yeah, and then my 5th would be. It's always so hard, bro, because it's like, honestly, I wouldn't work with Kodak Black.
Okay.
I like Kodak Black a lot. So yeah, it'll be my 5 that I out the gate. If I'm gonna get somebody to work with, I'm running it with them. Now, I ain't saying y'all that I ain't working with other people too. I just want y'all to know that. But I am saying, like, if they say, hey, these the 5 you get and them the 5, I'm gonna go on with the list. Gotcha. You know, and run with the group.
And out of that 5, like, say for example, somebody came in here right now, I got the 5 you want to work with. Who's gonna be first?
Who going first?
Yeah.
Bro, probably Chris Brown, bro.
Okay, we're going R&B vibe?
Cause I sing in background. Like, I can rap, but I can sing. You know what I mean? So if I'm gonna go somewhere, I'm gonna be like, all right, let me talk about growing up wise, talking about like modeling, doing little stuff, you know, singing. Yeah. It ain't my first time, baby girl, we can't pretend. You know what I'm saying? Like going there, it's gonna be Chris, because that's what it came up on. So this one was already at. You feel me? And then I'm on some like Wheezy dedication shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? When I was out there doing what I was supposed to be doing, that uncle don't know about. You know what I'm saying?
You probably still don't.
That shit it
was fun and it was young. You know, it was fun and it was young, but not no more.
Yeah, nah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So. But yeah. You dig? Hey, man, shout out. Yo, I also want to talk about that project, Kelly, man. That project been doing numbers, man, over 200,000 streams on all platforms, man. So I'm proud of that. And, you know, coming from zero, when I wouldn't get none, or trying to, you know, figure out how to put my music on. And the new music that I've been working on, man, I can get out the title of the project. It's going to be called Shapeshift.
Yeah, hey, put everything out there.
Yeah, where it's just kind of talking about, you know, some of the different things I experienced in this industry, from good to bad to worse to better, you know, stuff like losing my family, things like that along this journey, and friends I thought was my people and stuff like that, but how I'm able to shapeshift through this industry, just being myself and still kind of get to where I want to be. Right. And so, yeah, that's what Shapeshift is going to be about. It's going to be fun, man. Got some feel good music on there. Gonna have some real stories on there. Definitely gonna have some stuff that get you hyped. You know, have a good time with. But yeah, also too, man, working with these other artists out there, bro. Like just extending my craft to other genres than just hip hop and R&B.
What's some of the platforms they can find you on?
Oh man, you can find me on Spotify. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Apple Music, Google Play. I'm on everything.
They look up Kelly Iris.
They look up Kelly Iris. Matter of fact, go to Google, search. Type in Kelly Iris, KELLYRRIS, and pop up. You know what I'm saying? I have that big old smile. You already gonna know. Blah, blah, blah. And then we gonna turn that thing out. So make sure y'all go tap in on Google, see your boy. Big things coming up soon, man. I got a lot of things in the work. And come the top of next year, get ready for your boy. We're gonna be dropping some new singles coming this fall, coming into the winter. So I'm really excited about those. And yeah, man, holla at your boy, man. I'm a cool dude. Like, hit me up on social media. Hit me on Instagram at HMK Go Cray. So if you're on Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff, hit your boy up. Holla at me, man. Let me know what you think about my stuff. I can take feedback, and I love meeting my fans. I love connecting with the fans and hearing what y'all want to hear from me too, because that helped me in my creative process. Like, I got a lot I already want to do in my process, but sometimes if somebody come along and they're like, hey, do this. And I sit back and think like, oh, shoot, I might bring that to the forefront. Oh, they said they like when I do that, I might bring that style back for you. So always make sure y'all hollering at me, talking to me, man. I love to hear from y'all all the time.
Sure. All right. See, gonna get us out of here, man.
Man, hey, hanging out with my nephew, my little bro.
You
You know
did.
what I'm saying, man?
Man,
It's a
stop calling me
blessing.
little bro. Though.
Oh, my
He
bad.
say,
This
hey,
cat
hey,
literally
Stop calling me that.
All right,
bro.
what should we call you, though?
Call me Montae or Tay
Montae.
or something,
That shit
bro.
Hey,
sound
shout out
whack.
to shout out to the Marvelous M, man. He been behind these cameras.
Man,
He stay
Marvelous
lit.
M, hey,
To
the
Marvelous
man.
M, man.
The
Shout
real
out-
M.
Shout out to King Gabriel came through with the camera,
Shout
man.
out,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Hey, Midwest stand up. We in this thing.
Her as
And
well.
hey, Kelly Iris signing off as your boy to find your hype gang in the building.
Hey man, make
Turn
sure
us
you
up, yeah?
like, follow, subscribe to this podcast.
You did.
Hey man, we out this thing. Sure.
Nephew, little bro. Let's
Bro,
go.
cut it out, Mark. We gonna delete that in there.
That was lit.
How do you disrespect?
That was lit, bro. Hey man, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, that was lit.